Yeah. Yesterday class got the properties complete, right? Yeah. Today class we go for the box model. If we take the box model, good. You right click here, inspect the data. Once if you inspect here, you get one box type here. So this is called basically box model. Good. So this is called 614 in dot 225. This is called content of the tool. This is what about content. What we highlighted is called what? Content. And this is called dotted circle is called border. This is called content. This is called border. This outside circle is called what? Margin. So we have the margin, border, content. See, so we take the wedge items, wedge cards, any card the displayed box, one box format will display. So this is called content part and this is called border part. This is called what? Margin part. Marginal, content and what? Border. So the distance between the content and the border is called padding. So the distance between what? Content and border. So the distance is called, you can say like padding. So the distance between the box to box is called margin. So we have the four properties here. One is a content property, you can take the content and you can take the border, content and border. The distance between the content and border is the distance content and border. That is called what? Padding. The distance between the box to box, that is called what? Margin, right? And that is called four properties, guys. That's it. So content, border, padding, and margin. So padding is what? Inside the box. Padding is the inside the box, the distance between the content and its border. Margin is inside the box or outside of the box? Outside of the box. Like box to box distance is called, margin, right? Box to box distance is called margin. So because padding properties, you can take the padding, top padding, bottom padding, left padding, right padding, top, right, bottom, left padding. Sometimes you can see four property. I want to mention the four properties. Then here I represent padding 5 pixel, 10 pixel, 15 pixel, and what 20 pixel. So what does it mean here? Top is like 5 pixel, top. See guys, like first top will come. It's like clockwise direction. First top, next to right, bottom, and left. So you get the clockwise direction. So first one is the top, right, bottom, and what? Left is 20 pixel. But I given the two values 5 pixel and 10 pixel. Top bottom is what? 5 pixel. Left and right is what? 10 pixel. First one is the top and bottom representing. Second one is the left and right is representing. Last one is 10 pixel directly. Only one value is specified. So then all side you get what? 10 pixel padding, right? Exactly. See, four values means four different sides. Two values means what? One value for the top bottom and one value for the left and right. 10 pixel, one value means what? All sides we have the padding is what? 10 pixel, right? Exactly. Because we have the margin properties also same thing. Margin top, margin right, margin top, right, bottom, left, clockwise direction. As usual, margin contains four properties or two properties or one properties. Margin 10 pixel means what? All sides, how many? All sides we have the equal margins, right? Equal margin. So guys, let me write one point here. That is called box model. Box model contains total how many properties? Four properties. One is the content is there, border is there, padding is there, margin is there. What is the padding? What is the padding? The distance between the content and the border is called what? Margin. The distance between the content and the border. Content and the border is what? Padding, right? The distance between box to box is called what? Distance between the box to box is called what? Margin, right? Exactly. Guys, that is the data here. Just let me have the some yeah, one small example to create the box here. You please take the H1 tag, something like welcome to box model. Welcome to box model. We have the data. So welcome to the box model. Good. Welcome to the box model. Welcome to the box model. Would like to write the element selector here, H1 tag here. Tell me element selector we have. Good. So we done the padding properties and what properties are done? Padding properties are there, margin properties are there. Next we can go for the border properties. You see the border property guys, border contains what, 3 pixels solid red. So solid border is there, dashed border is there, double border is there, dotted border is there. Like that you have the different borders. H1 tag just I can take the border is what, 3 pixel, that is solid what, red. Solid red I taken the border here. Open with the live server here, just you can see the output here. The box is coming in. Okay, fine. That is called what guys here? Box. Box color is what is specified here. Red color here, solid. You can go for the dotted border. You see that the border is coming is like dotted format. That is called the what border here? Dotted border. So next one is we have the dashed border is there. Just you can place the data that is called what? Dashed border. See dotted border, small dots will come. It's like small dots. Dashed border means what? Like some big dots will come, right? Like dashed border like this. So like that we can specify the 4 borders here. Solid, dashed, double. Just we can write the double border. Let me go for the double border like this. Now we can check that is called what border? Double border, right? Exactly. Guys, that is the data that is called border representation here. Next, let me go for the border radius. Border radius is 10 pixel now. So here you can write the solid border something like that. Now you can check the data once. That is called border radius. Coming to border radius means what happened, just you can make the 20 radius. Now you see the output here. What we observe in the border radius? So we got the curve symbol, like this is called what? Curved. So by default, you will get the without radius means then what happened? Border radius, if you remove, then you will get the border like a square box. And if you take the border radius is what? Border radius, then you will get the curve symbol, right? Just you can have the border radius. Border radius is like 10 pixel. Now you see the output here. Something like curve is coming, right? You can make the 20 pixel like that. Yeah, 20 pixel like this. And you can see the output case, we got the curve shape like this. I think border solid pixel, just you can write the 1 pixel solid border. 1 pixel means what? Something like the line is changing, right? That's it. That is called border property and border. Can be border radius property. Good. See, sometimes you want to border only the left side. I assume that border left. See, this is called border means one side or all side or all side. And let me go for the border only left side. Border left. Now you can see guys. I think you got some curve symbol here only in the left side, right? Only what side? Yeah, left side. You remove this data here. Just you can check the data. See, sometimes you are seeing the data like this now. So before the starting, the one line is coming, right? That is called border is what? Left side. Border left side, you can make the 5 pixels border left side. Now you see guys, that is coming as one what side? Left side, right? There's a border left. And if you want, you can write the border right. Then the border is coming as what? Right side. Border top you can write. Then you can write the border top. Now you see the border is coming as what? Top side. And the border is like bottom side. Then border is coming as down side. Then border means what? One side or all sides? All sides. All sides is called border radius. Good. Because let me go for the padding. What is the padding? Distance between? This is the content. This is called what? Border. The distance between the content and border is called what? Padding. Let me go for the padding property, like let me make the 10 pixel. 10 pixel means one side, all sides. All sides. All sides 10 pixel border, right? Yeah, 10 pixel padding is coming. You make it as 20 pixel, guys. Now you'll get some clarity. See, the distance is increasing, not increasing. Increasing, right? The distance between the content and what? Border. You make the 40 pixel. Now you see that is a border line. The distance between the content and the border. So distance between what? Content and border, that is called what? Padding. You do one thing, you can write the padding only left side padding. Then you can see the output here. Only data is coming as what? Left side padding. So you can write the right side padding, padding right. Then padding right means what? It's coming only right side padding. Left side any padding is coming here? No. Padding you can write the top side. Then you can see the padding is coming only top side padding. Only top is what? Distance between the content and the border is increased, right? Top side padding. Left side is what? Padding bottom side. Now you see the bottom side padding is coming, right? Only what side? Bottom side padding is coming. But that is called padding property. So if you make the padding is like only padding is how many sides? All sides you are getting the padding here. That is called padding property. What property? Padding. But see margin property, like let me write the margin top. See, as of now, tops coming is like, see, margin means what? The distance between the like box to box. Here, top side you can see here some small gap is there between the browser data, right? Good. Here, margin top like 30 pixel you can be margin top. Now you see, guys, I think you can increase the size 50. Now you see the box is like top margin increasing, right? Top margin is increasing like 90 here as well. Then that is decreasing, right? That is called margin, guys. Margin is what? Distance between the box to box, like content box to box, right? Exactly. You do one thing. Let me take one more box otherwise. Just for the H1 tag is there, just you can have what? H2 tag is there. Let me have the H2 tag and welcome to, tell me guys, welcome to Satya Tech, something like that. Welcome to Satya Tech is there. This is welcome to box model is there. We have the information like that. Just we can check the output here. We got the two values. For the H2 tag also, let me write the element selector, like you can write the class selector, whatever it may be. Just I'm writing what? Element selector. Then tell me guys here what we should do. Here I can write the simply border. Tell me guys, border equal to one side, all sides are all sides. All sides is what? 2 pixel border required and solid dashed. Assume that 2 pixel. Let me guys dashed like green border I can take. Now see guys, I think dashed green border is coming, right? That's it. And after that you can write the border radius. Border radius is like 10 pixel. One side, all sides are all sides. And border radius is coming. Next one, you write the padding property. Padding is like all sides you can make 30 pixel padding. Now you see all side 30 pixel padding is coming, right? What padding? Yeah, 30 pixel. See guys, now you write the margin. If you write the margin property here, margin 10 pixel. Margin means what? Distance between the two boxes, right? Or distance between what? Two boxes. Distance between the two boxes, that is called what the concept is here? Margin. Margin 30 we can give. Now see, the distance increased, right? The distance is what? Increased. Give the margin is 40 here. Now distance increase, right? Box to box distance increase. That is called what? Margin concept. Right? అలా శ్రావ్య తీసుకెళ్తుందిరా స్కూల్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళిస్తుంది శ్రావ్య. Yeah, welcome to Satya Tech. Like we got that is called box model, guys. So we have the box padding, only content padding, border, margin. That's the four properties we have, right? Hey, how many boxes are you total? Two boxes. Hey, you do one thing. These two boxes I want to make it as a big box. One more box required. That's what, guys. Let me take the third one is like data. This is called container class. I'm going to do simply. You please take the first box and second box under what tag? Div tag. Div means what? Division of web page, right? Take the div tag. If you take the div tag, just you can apply what class. Class is what class here? Container class. Because I think here what container class, right? If first and second class also you can change the classes. It's better write the class properties. Dot box one here, and here also you can write what? Dot box two. And here you can go for the first H1 is what? Class. Tell me class what? Box one. And if for this one you can write the class box two, right? Class box one and what? Class box two. That's it. Then you can go for the container box. A container means what? Again, container write the border. Container write what? Border, right? Border like 5 pixel, 5 pixel. Double border I'm writing. Double what? Double gray border, something like that. You can check the output, guys. Can you see, right? The big box is coming on the, yeah, gray border is not showing properly. Then to get the data here, tell me guys something like orange border. Can you see the background? One border is coming, right? This is called border. This is the main box. Under the main box, we have how many sub boxes? Two sub boxes, right? Exactly. Guys, let me add the margin now. Padding. Padding means what? Otherwise, border radius. Border radius. What a border radius? Border radius is what? Curve edges, right? The curve symbol is coming. Next one is what property here? Padding property. We can write the padding is like 20 pixel. See, this padding means then what happened here? The distance between the main border and the content. This is the main border. This is called what? Sub border, like bottom side. The padding is increased. Next one is what? Padding. Padding 30 pixel. You can see the output here. The padding is coming, right? Good. Guys, margin means what? Distance between the border to border, right? Like, sorry, distance between the box to box. Let me take the 10 pixel like that. Okay, fine, guys. Wait, like that. First you write the first box, write the second Second box. So keep the two boxes in what? Main container. This is called main container, right? Some main container, you can write the background color. See, write the background color like something like gray color. That is called the gray color is coming. That is what border? Container border, right? What border? Ma? Container border. You go for the box two. Box two, you can have the background color. Background color is what? Aqua. Now you see, guys, that is called box two here. And you can go for the box one. Where is the box one? Box one. Box one. Box one is what? Background color. Background color is box one is like just you can have the something like that. Now you can see the yeah, that is called main box. Under the main box, how many sub boxes are there? Two sub boxes we written, right? First you write the first box, write the second box, keep the two boxes in the main container. So take the first box, take the second box, keep the two boxes in what? No, main container repeat is it. So box model contains how many properties total? Four properties. One is the content. You write the check the content, check the border, check the padding, check the margin. Check what? Margin, right? Good. So padding properties we have like this, margin properties we have like this, and border properties here. Border like only top border, right border, bottom border, left border. We have the border radius also. Even radius also we can see the left radius, right radius also like that. See guys, you can go for the radius like all sides main container you can check it. Main container radius I don't want like all side border radius. You want like border radius only what side? Border top left radius. Top left radius is what I am making like 50 pixels something like that. Now you see the main container ones. What side is radius here? Main container. Main container. Where we written guys? Top left radius. See this is like curve symbol is coming right. Here you can see this is a curve symbol is coming. Only what side? One side. This side curve coming or not coming? Not coming. This side also not coming. This side also not coming. Only one side. See this is a curve symbol like that. But and this side I want curve symbol. Then how? That side, the corner side. How to make that one here? Border, bottom, border, right? Border, bottom or top? Bottom. Apendra, yeah. చదువులు చెప్పాలంటే మామూలు లేదు like that is like this is called top and this is called what bottom side right corner bottom side right corner means what just you can write the border border bottom border so bottom right right radius right radius you can make it as a 50 pixel again here now you can check the output guys now you see the data here that side curve is coming that side curve is coming right but that side is coming as what normal right. Why that is called border properties, guys. Border radius. See, guys, we have the boxes. I want box shadow is there. Box shadow. That big box I'm making the box shadow like you can take the box shadow. 20 pixel, 20 pixel, 20 pixel. Nothing but x-axis layer and y-axis layer and the blur radius. Like that we have the data here. Can you see that background? Can you see the background right? Yeah, that is called like border. Guys, you can make the red. Can you see now that? That is called box shadow. Complete box is shadow you will get. If you didn't mention the box like by default, this color is there, gray color. That is applied by default. If you want, you can apply the red color. Otherwise, purple like that. Then you got the background box shadow, right? That is called what? Box shadow. Box what? Shadow, right? Wait, that's it, guys. That is the data here. That is the data. Hey, you do one thing. Let me take this one is like H1 tag box model. Like that, we specified the multiple values. Now you see the data here. The box is what increasing. Box is automatically what? Increasing, right? Box is automatically increasing. But sometimes what happened, let me increase the some more box size. Because box size increase automatically. Then box size automatically what? Increasing, right? But you decided like, first box. Go for the box one. Box one, we decided width is fixed. Width fixed is decided. Just you can make the width of the box. Width of the box. Width of the box is like, 500 pixel. Assume. Next one is what? Height of the box. Height of the box is a 200 pixel. Let me check once. Here there is a box actually. I decided that box size is fixed. Previously what happened? Content increasing. Content increasing means what happened here? Box is increasing, right? Exactly. Content increasing, box is increasing. Content increasing means what? Box is increasing, right? Let me do one thing here, 150, you can take the data now. Now you see the output here. Yeah. Content increasing, previously box increasing. Now I specified what properties, height and width properties. Height and width properties, what box height and width is fixed. Box height and width is fixed. Once if I fix the box height and width, then content is what happened here. Box height and width fixes some. If you didn't fix the height and width, then what happened? The content increasing, box increasing. That is okay, fine. If you want that approach, you can go for that approach. No, sir, my box is fixed because of response layout. I don't want to increase my box. Box is fixed. Box is fixed by content increase. Then what we should do? Content we should coming outside of the box, right? Content is coming what? Outside of the box. If the content is coming like, outside of the box, let me add some more name here and have some more name like this. Now you can check the output guys here. The content is going like that outside of the box. That's what guys, first box content exceeded. Content is what? Exceeded. If you want to show the content, you don't want to show the content. You don't want to show the content means overflow equal to hidden, you can make it as. Then you see the output. Then overflow data becomes hidden. Can be the overflow data becomes what? Hidden. The data is showing or not showing? Not showing. Overflow data becomes hidden. No, sir, I don't want hidden the overflow data. Overflow means what? Exceeded data, right? Overflow data is hidden means what? The data showing or not showing? Not showing. But you don't want show now, you want to make the scrolling. You want to make the scroll. That's what you can make it as a scroll. Now you see guys, when the content is increased, now you got the scrolling option. Here you can see the scroll bar here. Can you see the scrolling right? That box scrolling is increased. The box is what? Scrolling is increased. We got it right. By default, what happened here? By default, there is no height and width is fixed. There is no height and width means what? Content is increased, box increased. Content is reduced, box is what? Reduced, right? Let me delete the content once. If I delete the content, then what happened here? Box size automatically reduced. Box size increased and box size is what? Reduced, right? If you didn't specify the height and width. But if you fix the height and width, then what happened? Oh, if you fix the height and width, what happened? Box is fixed. Content increasing means then what happened? Content is overflow, right? That's what you can make the overflow. By default, content is overflow. But overflow content, what we should do? Hidden. Hidden means what? That extra content is not showing. That is hidden mode. And no, sir, I don't want hidden. I want what mode? Scroll mode. Then you can make it as a scroll mode. Then you can scroll it, right? Scroll up and scroll down like this. Got it up? Yeah. Now tell me guys, how many properties we discussed up to now? Any properties, Rasa? What the properties written for the box model? We written the, padding property. Padding is what? The distance between the content and the border. Next one is what? Margin. Margin means the distance between, the distance is two boxes. Like box to box distance is called margins. Okay? Border we written. Border is like one side, all sides are different, depends on your requirement. Next one is what? Border radius. Border radius means curve symbol is coming. Border radius coming. Next, we have the height property we discussed. Height property means what? We fix the height. Next one is what property? Width property. Width property means width of the box. Height of the box and what? Width of the box. If height and width is fixed means then what happened? Content is overflowed. That's what you can go for what property here? Overflow property. What property are overflow property, right? Padding, margin, border radius, height, width, overflow. Container is not a class, right? It's a properties, this properties. Container we written the class for the big container, right? Write the H1, write the H2, two boxes you can write. Write the div tag to make these two boxes inside the main div, right? Padding, margin, border radius, height, width, అంతే రాసింది padding properties we written, margin properties, border properties, border radius properties, height property, width property, overflow property. One property is what? Box shadow. We completed box shadow, right? Box shadow coming, right? Box sharp. Wait, that is the properties for the box model, guys. You check the box model properties here. 8 properties we written. Padding, margin, border, border radius, box shadow, box height and width. Box height and what the box width, right? Exactly. You see, this one is a width is like second box you can observe box two. Box two, what happened here? Box two is occupied entire window, right? Oh, ಈ box is occupied what amma? But see, by default, width is specified, complete width is occupying. Complete. See, the box is coming as only this content. The box is coming as entire width. మొత్తం width మొత్తం వస్తుంది. By default, the box is coming as entire width. So if we take the entire width, this is called entire width. In the width, we got the complete data. Width is by default what amma? 100%. Width is by default what? 100%. That's what, guys. You can go for the second one here. We can write the width. Width is what, like width is what? Width is like fit content. Width is like fit content means then what happened here? The box complete width is occupied, only content width occupied. Fit content means what? The width is occupied like fit content value. Now you see the box is coming as only for the content width, right? By default width is what? By default is occupying the complete 100% width. By default what width 100% is width. But you want 100% width the specific. Then we can write the width equal to what? Fit content. Depends on the content, width is taken. Depends on the content, width is taken, right? You do one thing, just you can go for this one. Welcome to Satya Tech. You add one more time. Depends on the content, width is increasing, right? Automatically what happened? Complete data it will take. And if you increase the, tell me, if you increase what? Some more time, width increase, like that. Now you see, guys, box automatically increasing, right? Width is what? Fit content. Fit content means what? Depends on the content, box will be taken, right? It depends on what? Content, box will be taken. Wait, that's it, guys. That is called box model. What model, Amma? Box model. It is called fit content. You write the first box. You write what? First box. Write the second box. Then make the main box. After that, you check the content should be increased. First, don't increase the content first, okay? Don't increase the content starting here. First, you write the H1, write the H2. We write H1 and what? H2. H1 what box? No? Box 1. H2 what box? Box 2. Like that you can output. This is what box? Container. మీరు ఫస్ట్ H1 రాయండి. Check the box coming or not. Check the properties. Then you write what? H2. See, when you do the practicals, you don't write the complete, don't write the complete code. What I written first one, tell me. I written the only H1 tag. I written what H1 tag. H1 tag, I applied the box on properties. Even I applied the height and width properties are not applied. Not applied. Then you do one thing. First one, let me take it as box 1, box 2. And you take the H3. H3, this is called what? Then you can write the H3. This is what? Welcome to our classes. Assume that we need to take this one is the class what box box 3. You write the box 3, then you have the box 1, box 2 container div, then you can write what? Dot what? Box 3. Box 3 you have the properties like this better, so that we'll get the idea what the process is going on. Third box you apply the height and width and overflow. Height and width and what? Overflow. Now see, guys, how many content is coming here. This is the third box is coming. Box 1, box 2 and what? Box 3. Box 1, box 2, box 3. And you can take the box 3. Yeah, this is like 7 pixel. Double border, dashed, dotted red. Yeah, border radius like 20 pixel. Height of the border and width of the border. And welcome to classes, like that we can have the multiple times. Now you see that data here multiple times. This is called what? Dotted border. And you specified the height and width of the border, right? Width is how much you specified here? 800 pixel. And this one is what? Height. Height is how much you specified here? 100 is okay, fine. 100. And here, what we can specify here? Content is what? Overflow is what? Hidden or scroll, whatever it may be. Just you can write like that. Correct. Ten total. How many boxes you create out of here? Three boxes. Under the three boxes, you can make the main box is what box here? Container box. Got it? Good. You take this example. Ask for. అయిపోయిందా? Border property, border solid, dashed, double. Properties complete. Box properties. Implementation of box model. Step 1, write one box, apply the style. Step 2, write the second box, apply the style. Step 3, place the both boxes hmm, inside a container. You do one thing. Take this pick and open the laptop. Laptop in use execute chain. Step 1. Take the step 1. Take the step 1 is one pick. Second step, you write the second box. I am not showing the second box. I am showing step 3 directly. Place the both boxes inside a container. After that, you please check the width property. You take this pick and write the notes later. Box height and width property. Overflow property. When the text or image data exceeds the height and width of the box, then the content comes out of the box. To overcome this problem, use the overflow property. The overflow property decides whether the extra content is hidden or extra content is what? The content is scrolled, or by default what? By default, the content visible out of the box, right? This is called visible, hidden, scroll. If you write the scroll, guys, scroll we have small issue for the scrolling. Scrolling means the issue is even the content is what? Small. Scrolling is by default enabled. You see this data here, I specified the first one is second box is specified the overflow. Overflow equal to what? Overflow equal to scroll. If I specify the overflow equal to scroll, what happened, Now you see, second content is less content, right? Even the less content, what happened here? Scroll bar is come. But there is no data to scroll, but the scroll bar is enabled here. Can you see this up arrow, down arrow, right? It means what? Scroll bar is enabled. Even the content is less. When the content is more, we can make the scroll by default, no problem. Okay, that's what guys, you can make the properties auto property. Overflow equal what? Auto property. Overflow auto means what happened, when the content is normal, scrolling is not come. When the content is what more, automatically what? Scroll is enabled. See guys, now let me increase the content here. When I increase the content, automatically what? Scrolling is what guys here? Increased. So you specify the what property guys here? Height property. Height is 100 pixel. Next one you can make it as a width property. Width is 600 pixels like this. Now see guys, when the content is it is 80 pixel is enough. Good. So when the content is increased, then what happens guys? Scroll is enabled. When the content is reduced, scroll is automatically disabled, right? That is called what property is here? Overflow property. Overflow is what property here? Auto. See guys, if you make the scroll, then what happened? Even though content is what small, by default scroll is enabled. That's what you can go for the property is what? Auto. What the meaning of auto? The scroll bar is what? Enabled. The scroll bar is what? See, overflow scroll means what? Scroll bar always visible, even the content is less. Even what? Content is less. Content less than a scroll bar can be. What meaning of auto is what? Scroll bar is visible only when the content is what? When the content is what? Exceeds. When the content is what? Exceeds, right? That's overflow properties.